Tensions are high between Tom Aspinall's camp and the UFC, especially with how Dana White chose to reveal that Tom had been elevated to undisputed heavyweight champion following Jon Jones' official retirement. After months of being kept on the bench, waiting as the Jones situation dragged on, you'd expect the UFC to give Aspinall a moment worthy of such a title. But instead, the announcement was made during a late-night press conference in Baku, with little build-up and zero fanfare. And how did Tom find out? Through a simple text message. Tom's father, Andy Aspinall, didn't mince words. He shared that UFC's chief business officer, Hunter Campbell, had messaged both him and Tom with a short update. "Dana has just announced that Tom is the champ." Andy fired back with brutal honesty, replying, "I can't think of a worse way you could have done it." He didn't stop there. Andy called the announcement lazy and thoughtless, arguing that the UFC failed to give the moment the respect it deserved. After everything Tom had endured, months of uncertainty and inactivity, it was a missed opportunity to do right by him. To Andy, the UFC heavyweight belt represents the pinnacle of the sport. For Tom to be told he's champion via text at nearly midnight in the UK just didn't sit right with him. This wasn't just about handing over a belt. It was about the significance of the moment, and Team Aspinall feels the UFC completely dropped the ball. Given how the promotion handled both Jones's absence and Tom's rise, their frustration is more than understandable. Quote, "I sent a message back to Hunter saying I can't think of a worse way you could have done it. I just think I don't know if pathetic is the word. I just feel they didn't think about it. For me, the heavyweight championship of an organization is quite a big thing, and I don't think Tom deserved to find out at a press conference in the middle of the night. I can't think of a worse way to do it. Maybe if they had woken us up to tell us, it would have been worse." Tom's father continued, "We just happened to be awake at the time. It's poor management of Jones and Tom. I like the personnel at the UFC, but for me, they just don't do things right sometimes. Of course, it's a massively successful business, but I think something like that deserved more thought after everything we've been through with this." Moving up next, we have Jon Jones, charged with hit and run again. Jon Jones is back in the headlines. And once again, it's for all the wrong reasons. A new misdemeanor charge has been filed against the former UFC champion, this time for allegedly fleeing the scene of a car crash that happened back in February. According to reports, a woman involved in the incident, described as both intoxicated and undressed, identified Jon Jones as the driver behind the wheel. Police say that when they eventually made contact with a man believed to be Jones, he not only refused to confirm his identity, but also allegedly made threats involving lethal force. The situation escalated quickly, and now Jones is facing legal trouble once again, adding to a long list of controversies that have plagued his career outside the octagon. Jones has since addressed the situation publicly on social media, tweeting, "Keep in mind, even the media can get it wrong sometimes. If they don't have all the facts, don't believe everything you read online." That wraps things up for now. If you found this story interesting, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates from the MMA world. We'll catch you in the next one.